It's early morning, but the office of this human rights group in Grozny is packed with women, all desperate to find out any news about their loved ones. Many have come here from other regions of Russia's North Caucasus. In almost all cases, their relatives left Russia to join ISIL in Syria, often taking their young children with them. These women are united in their quest to have one simple question answered: are their family members still alive? There are over 600 women and children reported missing at this human rights office alone, and these are just some of the photos that their family members have left in a bid to locate them. Now, every picture has the name, date of birth, and some general information on the back. Now, this is a 4-year-old Sumaya, and this child has left Russia when he was less than a year, but there are so many more of them. Larisa doesn't miss a single meeting held at the office. She says she has already accepted that she will never see her only son again, but she just hopes that her grandchildren are still alive. She brought pictures of her son's wife, Mariam, one taken before she went to Syria and another when she was over there with her son. Larisa has never even seen her grandchildren in person. Both of them were born in Syria, and communication was lost long ago, so much so that she doesn't even know the name of her granddaughter.
We all hope that it will be okay, that somehow it will all be okay. I just feel so sorry for the children. It's so difficult when you don't know where exactly your children are. I haven't heard anything from my daughter-in-law in the past 8 months. Day and night I cry. I will turn 60 this year. It is so difficult. I don't think I can last much longer.
Young Zarina tries to spend almost all her free time at this office, coming here after work. She listens to the women's stories, fills out forms, and registers the newcomers. Her own personal tragedy brought her here to this place. 3 years ago, her brother left home and never returned. His phone was last tracked in Turkey, but not a trace since. Almost 3 years of silence.
It is very difficult for me now. We were so close since we were kids. Always together, went to school together, to university together, worked together. He was always around. I guess after he left, I feel like part of me is gone. I don't live a normal life now, I just exist.
While Zarina still believes that one day she will see her brother alive, she has dedicated her life to helping others find their families.
21 Russian women are currently in prison in Iraq. All of them were sentenced to life behind bars. But they are there, in prison, with their children. So now we are trying to bring back these children. It is going to be such a joy if just one child returns. If I help these children, maybe this might somehow help me bring my brother back home.
For Zhavgorod, her search has come to its conclusion, but there was no fairy tale ending. She found out that her older sister Aida is among a group of Russian women convicted and sentenced to life in prison in Iraq for joining and supporting ISIL. She is in jail with her 12-year-old daughter. So while Zhavgorod knows she will probably never see her sister again, she is doing everything possible to get her niece back home and give her the childhood she's so clearly lost. Zhavgorod says that she still can't fully come to terms with her sister's decision.
I don't think she was looking for a better life there. We were building a house together. Our brothers gave us land. We had so many plans. We planted trees there, roses. We wanted to do so much. We had so much plans for the future. And suddenly this happened.
All these stories are tragically familiar. Hada Saratova, who leads the search for missing people, says that the real number of families affected is catastrophic. She says their database comprises over 2,000 people.
I feel irritated when I hear people say, "You're saving terrorists." I'm deeply disturbed by that. What is this child's fault? What's the fault of these children? Only the fact that their parents took them there and they became victims of this war. When you start to deal with this problem, you understand that these are human lives we are talking about, and they are all our citizens. It's easy to just ignore these people.
There are only 2 official employees working at this office. The others are volunteers that help when there is time. Heda says there is not enough manpower to deal with the vast amount of people affected, and every second counts.
We can't afford to lose time. Every minute costs the lives of 1 or 2 children.
Since efforts began to reunite families, 9 planes have arrived back in Russia, carrying a little over 100 people, just a fraction of the thousands stranded in the war-torn region. Madina Kochenova, RT, reporting from Russia's Republic of Chechnya.
Earlier this week, we aired the first 2 episodes of that series about 2 Russian sisters found in an Iraqi orphanage, and also about a woman convicted to 8 years in prison on terrorism charges after following her husband to Syria. Each one is separate and different case. Now, in case you missed them, if you want to find out more, you want to watch it again, we can tell you it's streaming on our YouTube channel.